Hello there everyone. Good to meet you with yet another recording, and this time I'm going to speak about leaving a legacy. So the question is, do you have a legacy stance? Yes. Or how would you like to be remembered? How would you like the world to remember you? How would you like the community around you to remember you, to look at you? Uh, Let me bring in some perspective into it. I'm sure all of us have heard of Alfred Nobel. Yes, that great personality who left so much wealth under Nobel Foundation to be distributed. Now, do you know he had over 355 patents on explosives and many other things? Yes, you heard me right. That many patents on explosives and various other inventions, including the famous dynamite. Yes, again, you heard me right. He invented dynamite. In 1867, patent number 78317 was for dynamite and invented by Alfred Nobel, the same person who is today known for his Nobel Foundation. Dynamite apparently is derived from the Greek word for power. Now, he truly derived power both as an explosive in terms of his invention on dynamite and also as a wealthy individual. Not only that, but he also had many other inventions under his belt. Eventually, he left over 90% of his wealth to the Nobel Foundation, which is worth probably over $450 million today. Now, here's the story. How many of us know that Alfred Nobel made his money through dynamite that killed and maimed many people in war zones and perhaps many other living species? We mostly know him and appreciate him for the Nobel Prize and being being the man behind it. Now imagine the legacy of being known as King of Death or something similar as opposed to the Nobel Prize originator. Now there are many stories on as to how and why Alfred Nobel gifted his fortune towards this foundation. Many say that it's out of deep hatred that he built upon himself, having been a cause to creating a mess through explosives, while many others say that it is due to further invention and action in terms of what he started. Well, this is not important at this point of time, in my opinion. The key is to understand how he turned his legacy to be positive. So much positivity in that his misdeeds or negatives, if any at all, has been completely whitewashed and is virtually non-existent. Now that's what leaving a legacy means. It means leaving a legacy of how the rest of the people around you would like to remember you. It need not be the community, but it can simply be your family and friends. How would you like them to remember you? That's the key to your legacy stance. Simply, how would your loved ones remember you, both while living and after? Make that stance today. Work towards it. If Alfred Nobel can forgive and forget his past and work towards the future, all of us can do too. You need not be a wizard, an inventor, or mighty wealthy individual to create a trust to help leave a legacy. It's simply the word and deeds that you are going to channel to people around you whom you love in a very positive manner. It can be as simple as what you want it to be. That personality whose truthfulness or cheerfulness is cherished, known for being helpful, that community-centered personality, so much fun to be around, anything that can leave a lasting impression in people around you. Legacy is not something that you leave for people to look at you after your death or after when you are no more. It's about how and why people would remember you when you're alive. It's simply as to why people stick around you. It's what they see in you. It's those values that makes up your legacy. Remember that. It's important to take a legacy stance today. That is what I'm trying to stress upon. Take a legacy stance today. How would you like people to remember you and work towards it? Remember every little thing that we put into it makes the world around us better and for everybody else around us better. Thank you until I meet you with yet another recording.